What if I told you that your credit score could jump by 50, 80, even 100 points in just a few months, even if right now it's sitting in the bad range? Sounds unrealistic, right? But here's the truth most people don't realize. Your credit score isn't some fixed number that takes years to fix. It's actually a system. And once you understand how that system works, you can start seeing results much faster than you think. Right now, a low credit score might be costing you thousands of dollars without you even noticing higher interest rates, rejected applications, security deposits, and missed financial opportunities. And the worst part, most people are making simple mistakes every single month that keep their score stuck or even push it lower. But here's the good news. You don't need perfect finances, a high income, or years of waiting to turn things around. You just need the right strategy, applied in the right order. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to raise your credit score fast in 2026. Even if you have missed payments, collections, or a messy credit history, you'll learn the highest impact moves that can start improving your score almost immediately, the common traps that are silently damaging your credit, and a powerful stacking strategy that most people completely overlook. Everything you'll see here is based on how credit scoring actually works today, not outdated advice that takes forever to show results. So whether you're trying to get approved for a credit card, lower your interest rates, or finally take control of your financial future, this video will give you a clear, step-by-step path to make it happen. Make sure you watch until the end, because one of the latest strategies can give you one of the fastest boosts possible, and most people don't even know it exists. Before you try to fix your credit score, you need to understand what actually moves it. Most people think it's random, but it's not. It's based on a clear system. The biggest factor is your payment history, which makes up the largest portion of your score. If you miss payments, your score drops fast. If you stay consistent, it builds steadily. The second major factor is credit utilization, which is how much of your available credit you're using. Even if you pay on time, using too much of your limit can hurt you. Then comes the length of your credit history. Older accounts are better because they show stability. After that, you have your credit mix, meaning different types of accounts like credit cards or loans. And finally, new inquiries. Every time you apply for credit, it can slightly lower your score. The key takeaway here is simple. You don't need to fix everything at once. If you focus on the top two factors, payment history and utilization, you can start seeing faster results without feeling overwhelmed. If you want one of the fastest ways to boost your credit score, this is it: lower your credit card balances. This is all about something called credit utilization, and it plays a huge role in your score. Let's say you have a credit card with a $1,000 limit and you're using $800. That's 80% utilization, and it signals risk to lenders. But if you bring that balance down to $100, you're now at 10%, which looks much safer. The lower your utilization, the better your score reacts. What most people don't realize is timing matters too. Your credit card company reports your balance on the statement date, not the due date. So even if you pay your bill on time, a high reported balance can still hurt you. A smart move is to pay down your card before the statement closes so a lower balance gets reported. This single strategy can lead to noticeable improvements within 30 days, making it one of the quickest wins available. Here's something surprising: millions of people have errors on their credit reports, and many don't even know it. These mistakes can drag your score down for no valid reason. Common errors include accounts that don't belong to you, incorrect late payments, or balances that have already been paid off but still show as outstanding. The good news is, you have the right to dispute these errors, and when they're removed, your score can improve quickly. Start by checking your credit report carefully and looking for anything that seems off. If you find an error, file a dispute with the credit bureau. You can usually do this online, and it doesn't take long to submit. The bureau then investigates and must respond within a specific time frame. If the error is confirmed, it gets corrected or removed. This process can sometimes lead to one of the biggest score increases, because you're removing negative information that shouldn't be there in the first place. It's one of the most overlooked but powerful strategies. One of the smartest shortcuts to improving your credit score is becoming an authorized user on someone else's credit card. This means you're added to their account, and their positive history can reflect on your credit profile. But here's the key: it only works if you choose the right person. You want someone who has a long history of on-time payments, low credit utilization, and responsible credit behavior. When you're added to their account, that history can help boost your score, even if you don't use the card yourself. It's like borrowing trust from someone who has already built strong credit. However, this strategy comes with a warning. If the primary account holder misses payments or carries high balances, it can hurt your score instead of helping it. So choose carefully. When done right, this method can significantly improve your score in a relatively short time, making it a powerful option for people rebuilding their credit. If there's one rule you can't afford to break, it's this: always pay your bills on time. Payment history is the most important factor in your credit score, and even a single missed payment can cause serious damage. The problem is, life gets busy, and it's easy to forget due dates. That's why the best strategy is automation. Set up automatic payments for at least the minimum amount due on all your accounts. This ensures you never miss a payment, even if you forget. You can always go back and pay extra if you want to reduce your balance faster. Another helpful tip is to align your due dates with your income schedule so payments feel more manageable. Over time, consistent on-time payments build a strong positive history, which steadily increases your score. Think of it like building trust with lenders. Very on-time payment is proof that you're reliable, and the longer you stay consistent, the stronger your score becomes. If you're starting from scratch or rebuilding after bad credit, credit builder tools can be a game changer. One popular option is a secured credit card, where you deposit money upfront and use it as your credit limit. It's low risk for lenders, but powerful for building your history. Another option is a credit builder loan, where your payments are reported to credit bureaus, helping you create a positive track record. In 2026, one of the growing trends is rent reporting services, which allow your monthly rent payments to count toward your credit history. This is huge, because rent is often your biggest expense, and now it can actually help your score. The key with all these tools is consistency. Make payments on time and keep balances low. Over time, these accounts show lenders that you can handle credit responsibly. These tools are especially useful if you don't have many accounts or are trying to rebuild quickly. While building your credit, it's just as important to avoid the mistakes that can destroy your progress. One of the biggest errors people make is closing old credit accounts. Even if you're not using them, older accounts help your credit history length, which is important for your score. Another mistake is applying for too many credit cards in a short period. Each application creates a hard inquiry, and too many can signal risk. Missing even one payment is another major setback. It can stay on your report for years. Maxing out your credit cards is also damaging because it increases your utilization ratio. And finally, ignoring your credit altogether is a mistake many people make. If you're not actively managing it, small issues can grow into bigger problems. The key is awareness and discipline. Avoiding these mistakes protects your progress and keeps your score moving in the right direction. Now let's bring everything together with a powerful strategy called stacking. Instead of relying on just one method, you combine multiple high-impact actions at the same time. Start by paying down your credit card balances to lower your utilization. At the same time, check your credit report and dispute any errors you find. Then, consider becoming an authorized user on a strong account to add positive history. Finally, open a credit builder account if needed to create fresh, positive activity. When you apply these steps together, they reinforce each other and speed up your results. Instead of waiting months for one change to take effect, you're hitting your credit score from multiple angles. This can lead to noticeable improvements within 30 to 90 days. The key is consistency. Once you start, keep going. This stacking method is what separates slow progress from rapid improvement. And it's one of the most effective ways to rebuild your credit fast. At the end of the day, your credit score is not a life sentence, it's a number you can change. And now you know exactly how to do it. You don't need years, and you don't need to be perfect. You just need to take action on the right things. Lower your balances, pay on time, fix errors, and start building positive history. If you apply even 2 or 3 of these strategies starting today, you could begin seeing real movement in your score sooner than you expect. The difference between people who stay stuck and those who turn their credit around is simple: they act, and they stay consistent. So, here's your challenge. Don't just watch this video and move on. Pick one strategy and start today, then stack the others as you go. Your future self will thank you when you're getting approved faster, paying lower interest, and finally in control of your finances. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more smart money strategies, and let me know in the comments what's your current credit score range and what's your goal. And if you're serious about improving your financial life, check out the next video on your screen. because it will show you exactly how to get approved for credit cards even with the low score.